Mike Jones Beats.
BBN Jack Frost. God dang it. I'll be right back. What the hell? I hope everybody had a beautiful day. We here, BBN Jack Frost. What's up, party people? Also, I want everybody to know the saloon will be open after 10. That should give me an opportunity to do the stuff that I have actually prepared for. Saloon will be open after 10. So we can get through the show, not get drawn back and held back by BS. I'm going to make sure I'm going to do my part. Saloon will be open after 10. I'm going to call all saloon drops. I just want everybody to be clear on that. Yes, I was busy doing stuff. Bang! We're back. I just want everybody to be clear on that. And I also know no notifications went out today. I do want to show you something real quick before we even get started. And that is, I had a video that I wanted to put out today. I was unable to put the video out because YouTube, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. All right, so let me show you this real quick. This is the type of stuff that we're going to be moving over to Patreon. Patreon is going to be up tomorrow because I'm tired of this. I'm just extremely upset and I'm tired about this. But as you can see right here, we have a Tekashi 6ix9ine video that is unlisted. You already know that there's no curses in the video. You already know that I didn't show any guns in the video. You already know that I didn't do anything at all that goes against the YouTube guidelines in said video. This video is getting this. I have to wait for them to review the video that there is nothing wrong with. I just want to add that. This video was supposed to be up for y'all today. Because I had to keep going into this video trying to fix it, we only got 3 videos today. Alright? So I was only able to put out 3 videos. I want to apologize, 2 videos actually, but it would have been 3. I want to apologize about that. I'm not putting up any more videos that come out like this. This is another video that is still unlisted. This is going to go up on the Patreon also. These are the videos that we're going to be putting up on the Patreon. These videos I let go out. I should not have let those go out. These should be going back to the Patreon. The violent. Oh wait, yeah, that one should be on the Patreon. Period. This one I'm gonna do a request for, but the other one had violence involved in it. It should be on the Patreon. That's a fact. So you can understand what type of content is gonna be over there at the Patreon. It is gonna be content that you guys want to look at and see but I have no control over what YouTube is doing with some of the stuff that YouTube is doing. Copy? I have no control over that. I'm trying my best over here. Shout out to YouTube. I mean, what am I gonna do? I'm making money on the platform. I have a channel on the platform. I'm not gonna stand here and there's things that obviously I don't like that I wish was different, but at this point it is what it is. So let's go. Anyway, Saloon will be open at 10, so we're gonna get right to the show. I know no notifications went out. There's nothing I could do about that. I'm pretty sure the only people that really got notifications is the haters. They probably didn't even get notifications. They just know what time to show up, so they're gonna pull up and they're gonna do all the hating they can do. Shout out to them. Interesting. Okay, so I just seen this. It says Paris Hilton calls on President Biden and VP Harris to join fight against student abuse. Has she ever even went to a school? Anyway, let me call out these drops real quick, and then I want to get to the show as quickly as possible if y'all do not mind. I want to get to the show as quickly as possible if we do not mind. Also got great news, but I can't tell y'all about it. I'm just going to let y'all see it. It's going to come up in a couple of weeks, so that's just something that's in the future to be playing for. Just keep it in mind. Shout out to James S. with the $5 drop. Shout out to William Somersville with the $5 5-cent drop. Shout out to, that was yesterday. I just want to make sure I call everybody the right way. Shout out to Wavy D with the $5 drop. Shout out to Queen Shaw with the $5 drop. Shout out to New York. Shout out to Nikki with the $5 drop. And shout out to Wavy D with the $10 drop. With that being said, let's get right to the show immediately. Yo, look, I want to say something in regards to this new Tekashi 6ix9ine song. Has anybody heard it? Has anybody heard the new Tekashi 6ix9ine song? Let's do roll call. Hey, what up, BBN? Shout out to BBN Network. BBN Network have the link up there to our website. Also has the link to our apparel shop. I'm pretty sure that if you go into our Teesprings apparel shop, you will find something that you like. Also, the Cash App is there. Shout out to the BBN Network for putting that up. We are, as usual, looking for $5 to $10 drops to the Cash App. We are also shading a little bit closer to the $10, the $10 drops side rather than the $5 drop side, just so we can be clear, just so you know, full transparency. Shout out to Liberty Hazelton. He said, let's go. Shout out to Liberty Hazelton also. He's one of those individuals that's running around with the 1 year badge. Also, second Liberty Hazelton is up in here. Salute. You already know what it is. What up, Black Cuddy? Salute to the Black Spades. Black Cuddy says, good night, Jack Frost. Who else we got up in here real quick? What up, Daddy Fat Stacks? That's the third Liberty Hazelton. Appreciate that, brother. Let's go. Who else we got up in here? What up, Everett Gilchrist? Everett Gilchrist said, I got one. He's talking about notifications. He said, we in here. How you doing, Emmanuel? How you doing, my brother? Who else we got up in here real quick? What up, Tighten Up TV? He said, what's goody? Everett Gilchrist says, yo, those snippets were fire, but he has the snippets on, he has the snippets on lock. I didn't play the snippets in my video, just so you know. I don't play other people's music for the simple fact that I don't want to get hit by YouTube. I also don't want no problems and no issues nowhere. So I try my best to stay inside of the guidelines that YouTube proposes, or the YouTube has already put up for us. And that's why I can't take liberties like other people's channels could take, because other people don't got 50, 60, 70 people watching everything that they do, so they could try to, like, you know, other people don't necessarily got that type of bullshit that they got to deal with. So I don't play nobody nothing. The only thing I put up is stuff that I know should be good with YouTube. What up, Watts Game? Salutes, my brother. What up, Queen Shah? She says, good evening, Frost, BBN fam. Well, appreciate you, Liberty Hazelton. Please hit that like, y'all. Please hit the like button so we can send out some notification. What up, Ignacio Rodriguez? He says, what's good, Frost? Hey, Ignacio, you from the Bronx? I'm curious. Let's get to the show real quick. I got a question. Who heard the snippet? I only heard one. So if there's more than one, it's snippets. But who heard the snippet from Tekashi 6ix9ine? I'm curious. I want to know what you guys think about it. I'm extremely curious, and I want to know what you guys think about the snippet. What up, JR? I want to know what you guys think about it. On some real shit. What up, Rule? Don't nobody see them Dotch Jones. And once again, Saloon will be open at 10 o'clock. At 10 o'clock, Saloon will be open. If you do a drop before 10 o'clock, at 10 o'clock, I'm still going to call your drop for the Saloon drop. All right, BK, that's what it is. Rule Jones says, salute BBN family and Frost. JR says, snippet was fire. So this is what I'm going to say. I'll tell y'all what I think about it. I'm going to give y'all a couple of minutes if anybody else want to weigh in real quick. What up, Wavy D? How you doing, Wavy D? Just in case anybody else want to weigh in real quick. Just in case anybody want to weigh in. I want to say something real quick. Did y'all see that, let's stay on topic. I was going to tell y'all a joke. But I'm not going to tell the joke. I'm not going to tell the joke. I'm going to tell the joke. All right, so did y'all see? I'm not going to tell the joke. What up, Everett Gilchrist? He says he has 2. I think he dropped the second one today, but they're both sonically great. First of all, could we just be clear? Everything that Tekashi does, 6ix9ine does, is usually really, the sonics are usually really good. I don't care what you think about him. Think whatever you want to think about him, but let's just keep it a whole stack. His sonics, his sound is usually high upper tier. They do extreme. Everybody that works with him on their music, obviously they are out there and they're working hard and they're doing a good job. Just so we could be clear, like there's some things that I'm going to say that are definitely not going to favor the young man, but I am 100% not going to lie. I'm not going to say anything that I don't believe or I don't feel, and I'm not going to be up in nowhere just talking negative about nobody for no reason. So we're going to give everybody their flowers that deserve their flowers because they put in hard work. And the jump off that I heard to the ear sounded really good. Emmanuel says there's 2. There's the one from the other day and the one from today. Academic said he don't like the other one. He said he told 6ix9ine's people want to hear you talk about what you did. I don't think he's wrong. Everett Gilchrist says 6ix9ine usually knows how to put the package together to bring in the crowd on Instagram. He got it down pat. This is what I want to say. Listen closely. How do you guys feel? This is the first question I'm going to ask. And then I'm going to go put this cup on that Keurig and get more coffee. How do you guys feel? Now, the reason why I wanted to make it clear, the snippet that I heard sonically was excellent. Yes. What I heard sonically was excellent. It's really good. Okay? I don't think 6ix9ine should try to be a rapidy rapper. Because I think that his talent is more encased inside of the way that he projects his voice rather than how complicated he can make a phrase. So I think he should continue to do what he's doing as far as in that regard. But check this out. This is what I want to know. How do y'all feel about 6ix9ine basically saying in the rap that he was a part of the things that Treyway was doing that got them locked up? I want to know how y'all feel about that. I want to know how y'all feel about that. Now, we're not talking about how it sounded. I think we're universally in agreement that it sounded good. I think we're universally in agreement that if he didn't have the snitch tag on top of his head right now, there'd be a whole bunch of street niggas outside saying all of those bars. Let's just keep it a stack. A whole lot of people that hate 6ix9ine because he's a snitch, if he was not a snitch, would be spitting those bars. Just so we could be clear. At least that's what I think. Maybe I'm wrong. Emmanuel says, I feel like he's the GOAT and free everyone. Free everybody. That's a fact. But how do y'all feel about that? Now I'm going to go put this on the Keurig. I'm going to go get the Keurig going. Get some coffee in here. But I need some answers. I want to know what y'all guys feel about that. I want to know if y'all guys think he should be able to make music talking about the things that Treyway did and the things that he did when he was with Treyway. In the way in which he's speaking about said things. Just so we can be clear, not just speaking about them in general, but in the way that he's speaking about them as he's taking ownership of these things and using it as a point of bravado. I want to know what you guys think about that. Should he be allowed to talk shit about the things that he went to court and testified about? I'm not saying be able to say the things. I'm saying talk shit. Ignacio said, those people that hate 6ix9ine, they be singing this song when they home alone. They be like, this is shit. Peeking out the window of this shit. Hold on, it's night. I can open up my fucking door. They be like this shit. They be like this. They be sitting around and shit. They turn the music on. Ignacio, funny dude, this shit. They be peeping out the window. They be like, oh man. Shout out to Ignacio, you a funny guy. They be peeking out the window. They be like, yo, look. That thing, we gonna get all of those things. All of those conversations. Shout out to Ignacio. That was funny. They probably are. What the hell do I know? Just so we can be clear. I don't know what anybody is doing at home because I'm not peeking in nobody's windows. Oh, man. Everett Gilchrist says, reminds me of Dave Chappelle when keeping it real goes wrong. I want to have a whole conversation about the robbery that happened at the This Is 50 building. We're about to have a whole conversation about that, just so we can be clear. I don't want to make sure everybody knows. Because don't forget, Scumlord Dizzy swears up and down it did not happen. Scumlord Dizzy swears up and down that he was not robbed. Remember? Oh, y'all might not know, but I spoke to Scumlord Dizzy. He said he was not robbed. It was not him. But I do think that publicly he is saying that he was not robbed. Scumlord Dizzy is saying he was not robbed. The snippet that I heard was when he was talking about how they robbed Scumlord Dizzy. I'm also going to assume that there's going to be some bars about how Trippie Redd got the shit smacked out of him. And I'm saying, should Tekashi 6ix9ine be able to benefit or for the crimes that Treyway is now in jail for that he stood on the stand and spoke out on? That's the question. That's a great point, Rule. Don't nobody see them dots, Jones. Rule says, shout out to Iggy. That's a fact. Rule, what have I been calling you? I've been calling you Iggy? What have I calling you? I've been saying your whole name. I'm not sure. But Rule brings up a good point. Rule says he pled guilty for all them charges. So I guess it's rap. He did plead guilty. So maybe he should have the right to be able to talk about that shit. He pled guilty. He did not plead not guilty. He pled guilty to everything. Emmanuel says, what do you think about him rapping about the things Treyway did and saying he was involved? I think it's Treyway shit. I don't know. But just so we could be clear, just so we can be clear, I gotta turn that cool on. What the fuck? That computer is not gonna make it. But yeah, he definitely, that's a great point. That is a great point, Rule. Definitely, without a shadow of a doubt, he did plead guilty. He pled guilty. He did plead guilty. That's a good point. And he said, why not? If he's singing the truth, let it be. I'm not saying that I have a problem or don't have a problem with any of this, just so we can be clear. I am no one to be telling anybody what to do in hip hop. As far as that is, if you want to know what my personal opinion is, I can tell you. But in no way do I think I could tell him not to do what he's doing. Well, even if I think it's gonna benefit him, or if I think that it's gonna be something that's not gonna benefit him, something that's gonna hurt. I can't tell him not to do that. He pled guilty. Pled guilty. I don't know what to tell you. For the people that's pissed off at him, I 100% get it. For the people that aren't pissed off at him, I 100% get it. I don't know what to tell you. I do not know what to tell you. I do not think that people should be able to snitch with a Passan Jones. I don't think people should be able to snitch. And I don't think people should snitch. Pardon me, that's a better way to say it. I don't think people should be involved in crimes with other people and then go and tell on those people, and those people go to jail when they don't. Right? I don't think anybody should be able to do that, right? But at the same time, I think that if we gang, you're not supposed to be doing certain things to me neither. So, I mean, you can't back somebody in the corner and then get surprised at what they do. A lot of these kids that shoot up these schools, they are people who don't want no problems with nobody, go about their business being regular, and they get picked on. And then sooner or later, they like, you know what? I'm ready to die. I'm telling you what it is. A lot of them just be like, you know what? I'm ready to die. It happens in the hood too. When you see people, it happens in the hood, but you see the school isn't the place they shooting up in the hood. In the hood, they shooting up the block. They shooting up the block. So a lot of times y'all see these shootouts that happen at these parties and all this other stuff. It's probably the same mechanism bringing the people to that. No. I'm not even saying should he be able to benefit Everett Gilchrist. What I'm saying is, that's a good question also. That's a whole nother question. But what I'm saying is, how do you think that the people is going to accept it? Do you think that the people is going to accept this? Like the majority of the people is going to accept this? Or do you think, because look, at the end of the day, he can't go to the hood. So is this making it worse? And when I say go to the hood, I mean, obviously, if he's with his security and everybody else, he could go wherever he wants. What I'm saying is, if he go to the hood, he's not going to be well received. That's what I'm saying. Loyalty means everything. Got a point. He said, the people who feel away go to work on telling their workers and their co-workers every day. Check this out. I'm going to keep it a whole stack with you. You know how many people that be acting like they official street dudes used to snitch on me every day when I used to work at Bellevue Men's Shelter? Used to snitch on me every day. Yo, he up there playing pool. He off post. He went to the store. He sleep. He went to the bathroom without telling anybody. He used to snitch on me all day. I used to still do that before I was going to do the whole. You got to go to the bathroom. You got to go to the bathroom. You got to play pool. You got to play any of those things that I just mentioned. When you got to do it, you got to do it. I don't know what to tell you. Can we hit that like button, please? We got like 60-something people in here, 18 likes. Can we hit that like button so we can try to send out some notifications? I'd appreciate it. So yeah, I get what you're saying. Believe me, I get what you're saying. Funny story. So I had one of my supervisors, right? So there was a supervisor I used to work with. So I go to my cousin's daughter's birthday or something like that, right? I'd never met the daughter before. I never met the baby mama before. I get there, his baby mama was my damn supervisor. She busy looking at me like, what in the hell is he doing here? I'm busy looking at her like, oh shit, I busted. Wait, hold on, I'm not at work. I used to love that job, man. That job did not pay well, but I used to love that job. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I used to love that job. No. Just so we can be clear. I'm not saying anybody should or shouldn't listen to his music. Who am I to tell you what to listen to? If I had it my way, WAP wouldn't be on the radio. WAP is literally on the radio. So that's what people need to start saying. Wait, hold on. So you play WAP on the radio, but you're not going to play Tekashi music. We're not going to play his music because he snitched. But that WAP music is little kids is listening to the radio in the middle of the day. And you're going to play the song 2-3 times an hour? I'm not shooting shots. I'm just saying. So we hate snitches more than we want our children to grow up and have respect for themselves and have clean minds and not turn into horny 10-year-olds. That's way like, making sure the snitch is not on the radio is more important than to make sure that type of music is only being given or only being played for adults. So all of this shit is hypocrisy to me, just so we can be clear. And not for nothing, just so I want to be clear on something else. The fact that they don't play his music on the radio is actually going to send his streams up. I do know this, right? The fact that the radio refuses to play his music is going to send the streams up. Because if the radio played the song, when the radio plays it, right? That's a play. It's a spin. But now the radio don't play it. So now every single one individual that want to hear the song at least got to go listen to it one time. How many people live in America? So you mean no matter what song he drops, he's going to at least get like 10 million streams? Early, too. I don't know how many people live in America, by the way. But I'm saying, like, every song he drops is definitely going to get 10 million spins. Because they don't play it on the radio. Everett Gilchrist said 330 million people. So that means that every song he drops is going to get about 100 million spins, as a matter of fact. Every song he drops. This is before the replay value thing. Because now you can't wait for it to come on the radio. You can't hear it by accident. You literally got to go like this. Yo, Tekashi, that rat bastard, that snitch MFer, they hope somebody, negative thing Tekashi or whatever the haters are saying. But they're going to have to go and look him up to go see him. So they're going to have to give him a spin, because I don't care how much people say they don't play Tekashi music. Every single last person is going to hear that, is going to go check that song out at least one time. Tell me where I'm lying. The people that dislike him even more, because they want to hear the song and hope it fail. Tell me where I'm lying. Saloon is opening up at 10 o'clock. Tell me where I'm lying. That's the number one reason why I don't understand why he would have to quit doing what he's doing. It don't make sense. Yeah, they have to. Emmanuel says Tekashi 6ix9ine is running it up. The industry dumb as hell. Now they gotta go to him to hear it, not through multiple platforms. So he making money himself. No one else is getting a cut because they don't help. That's a fact. That's a 100% fact. Loyalty means everything says they're going to be putting in work to hate on him. They helping and don't even know it. That's a fact. Shout out to James S. James S. is Salute Frost, BBN fam. That's a fact. I'm going to tell you what happens. Sometimes people don't know how they're helping you. Queen Shah, shout out to Queen Shah, says, yup, and people are always going to go back anyway. They'll look at it for a day and say he's not playing. Look, I'm going to explain something to you. When they play his music in the car, right, in the radio, you could just be in the Uber. It come on, you hear it, and be like, I heard it. Right? You could just be, going to the store. And here in New York City, a lot of stores play music. You could be going to the store. It come on the radio. You heard it. You could be out in the street walking about and somebody got the radio on, listening to the radio. You heard it. You could be in a sneaker store listening to the radio and you hear it. But since they don't play it on the radio, none of those situations could happen. So in order to hear it, you're literally going to have to go to Spotify, YouTube, one of those platforms. You don't have a choice. And I'm not trying to say everybody that say that they're not going to listen to it is lying, but I am going to say, you know how many people is going to say that they're not going to never listen to Tekashi, but they're going to go check it out just so they can hear it, so they can know what the whole hoopla is about? Damn near everyone that hate him. And don't let them hear something and say, yo, did he really say that? And then now they got to replay it. FYI, I already felt bad for a lot of the dudes that got locked up. They did their crimes. And I didn't feel bad for them because like keep criminals free. That's not the reason. The reason why is sometimes some of these crimes that people commit, it's not because they're criminals. But the justice system don't delineate between the two. It doesn't, there's no line where they're like, okay, you committed a crime, but you're not actually a criminal. There's this, if you committed a crime, and that crime is a certain caliber, if somebody comes to kill you, and then you actually end up hurting them, you might go to jail for that. If you don't go to jail, you might be in court for who knows how long. Right? So we got to be mindful. The situation that happened in the Barclays, I get it. You can't have the gun and shoot the gun in the air and all that, but that's messed up that was something that they got in trouble for. That's messed up. I'm not trying to be a dick, but I think they should have been able to sue the Barclays. I think that there are people that he should. Know what? I'm not here to tell nobody what to do with their money. I am not here to tell anybody what to do with their money. And I'm not saying you're wrong. Fair enough? Is that fair? I hope that's fair. Is that fair, Lauderdale action? I am not here to tell anybody what to do with their money. And I am also not saying that you're wrong. But I do want to add this. Wasn't he giving the money before all of this shit happened? And that wasn't good enough for some people. So the fact that he might not want to give anybody money now, who am I to say what? I'm going to say that again. Wasn't he giving people money before? And it wasn't good enough? Is that window open? What the hell? Why is that horn so loud? Why don't they give that guy a ticket? Does that make sense? You understand what I'm saying? So, that's all I'm saying. If he gave their families money, nobody ain't gonna be able to talk shit about him. And you know what'd be real funny? If he said, yo, look, this is just back pay I didn't get the opportunity to give them because we got caught up. I'm not giving you no more money. But this is just the money that I already still owed everybody. Now we square. I was paying y'all all along. I wasn't the one. I don't know who wasn't giving who what. So it is what it is. But yeah, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. I think at some point we have to acknowledge that he wasn't the only bad guy here. Everybody want to acknowledge him as, you know, well, we got to make sure that, you know, he was a bad guy too. But I think it gets lost in the shuffle sometimes that he wasn't the only bad guy here. He wasn't the only one that was wrong. And that's the only thing I'm ever saying. I'm never trying to exonerate him for any misgivings, exonerate him for any mistakes or whatever. But I'm never trying to do that for nobody, by the way. But I think that a lack of understanding about that is an issue, if we could be clear. You understand what I'm saying? If that makes any sense. What up, Simmons? If that makes any sense, is that fair? I'm hoping that that's fair. I think that that's fair. If it's not fair, I don't know what to tell you. Because that's the way that I feel about it. I don't know what to tell you. At the end of the day, he doesn't actually owe anybody anything. At the end of the day, he doesn't owe anybody anything. What up, world famous Peter? What up, Rondale's unpopular opinion? I'm trying to get in contact with my. Writing team. I guess we're gonna have them call in tomorrow. What up, world famous Peter? Doing well. Hope everybody is doing well tonight. Can we hit that like button, please, so we can send out notifications? And Saloon will be open at 10. I don't know. So I guess that's all on you, however you feel about that particular situation. I got one last question, and I guess we can move on to the next topic, to be honest with you. I got one last clip. Somebody was like, next topic. I guess we can move on to the next topic if nobody else has anything to they want to weigh in on this, quite honestly. But I do have a question. I asked the question earlier, and I'm asking it again. Who thinks that Tekashi 6ix9ine should still be talking the gangster shoot 'em up stuff? You off the Douce tonight? Shout out to Wavy D. Who thinks Tekashi 6ix9ine should still be talking the gangster shoot 'em up stuff? You think he should still be talking about it? Whatever. Who thinks Tekashi 6ix9ine shouldn't be out here making no more gangster shoot 'em up music because he got on the stand and he snitched? Can we have that question real quick? I want to know what y'all guys think about that. You could just say yes, no, or you could have a whole answer. I will be reading answers. I'm curious. You know, there's rappers that stay in jail, right? And there's also other rappers that got went through a lot of stuff. So he has not went through the most stuff in rap, Emmanuel. So let's not say that. There's rappers that done been shot up 1,000,000 times and still alive. So he's not went through the most stuff. Let's not do that. He needs to get his life together. I'm gonna assume that's not what you meant. What the hell? Get his life together. I'm gonna assume that's not. I'm assuming you just mean that he needs to be on something else. I could. That makes sense. There's nothing wrong with thinking that. Let's hit that like button if y'all don't mind. We got like 90 people in here. We gotta at least get to like 50, 60 likes. World famous Peter Memphis says that's what helped make his brand, but at the same time, I think he needs to change it up a little for his own personal safety as well for the others around him. Rondell's unpopular opinion says, honestly, I'm not sure what else he's going to talk about. That's a great point. Tiandre Willis Sr. says, I think he can do what he wants. The streets is a myth. I 100% agree that the streets is a myth, but I don't know. It's okay. You did correct it. I was gonna make a joke. Yeah, I 100% agree that the streets is a myth. I'm gonna tell you what the streets do sometime. The streets, dudes that be the biggest talkers about how they tough they are, be the main dudes that go start trouble with people who don't even want no problems in the first place. They go start troubles with every average day citizens, and they come back with war stories. So I don't really got time for a lot of. By the way, I'm a regular average citizen. I don't got time for a lot of the stuff that people were saying. Like, why are you trying to get the bus driver caught up in some kind of assault charges? Like, why? Like, you can't tell me you a tough guy and it's a regular dude that ain't a street dude out there just trying to live his life and you busy stalking him. You can't tell me that you a tough guy. I mean, maybe other people that is on the same shit that you on and go with the tough guy stuff. You can't tell me you're a tough guy. I'm trying to walk away from as many problems as possible. I'm keeping it a stack with you. I don't care what you call me. I'm trying to walk away from as many problems as possible. Somebody just got shot over a freaking shoveling snow. I'm trying to walk away from as many problems as possible. I'm trying to do right by God. A lot of you, I don't know what y'all trying to do. I don't know. So, next time somebody tell you about how tough they are, right? Don't listen to no stories except for when they press actual gang members. Not when they just had an issue with a regular, average day, everyday citizen. Because when they can go call 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 people, and that regular, average day citizen, all he got is his wife and his kids backing him up, that's not the same energy. You feel me? So, let's see who Hold on, I'm talking real shit right now. So next time somebody start trying to tell you about how they're super gangster and super thug and all that other shit, and they start trying to go on all of these war stories and all this other war story stuff that they got to talk about, make sure they're not telling you about how they just saw a regular average everyday citizen and decided that they was going to start trouble with them. Make sure they're not telling you one of those stories. Hold on. Wavy D said he could talk about whatever he wants to talk about. Anybody really gonna take them seriously though? I agree. I mean, I don't know. I agree with he should talk about whatever he want to talk about. That's a fact. And I don't take most of these rappers seriously. So, I mean, I look at it as it's entertainment. You got to remember, I'm actually rap, and I know a lot of dudes that, when me and my family was like, you know, out in the street being knuckleheads, these guys weren't. You know what I'm saying? But you would never know. You understand what I'm saying? So shout out to that. Shout out to them being smart. That's what I'm saying. Shout out to, just so we can be clear. Lord Adele says, I believe he could still talk about it. Yeah, I guess he can. I mean, I could go either way on this, by the way. Mark Hernandez says, I want more vulnerable 6ix9ines. That's more on some real-ish. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what he has coming. I think it'd be dope if he gets let me be quiet. Emmanuel says he violated rappers big time. Emmanuel, do you want to know what? I'm not going to even get into that. You know what, Emmanuel? You be your best Emmanuel self. I'm going to leave that alone. Derek Graham says, doesn't matter. There's a lot of rappers that snitch. There are a ton of rappers that snitch. That's a whole fact. Don't nobody do nothing to them. Don't nobody talk about them. I'm tired of seeing rappers get picked up for charges that automatically just disappear. Nobody else see that happen? Nobody else. Nobody else think that that's odd that rappers get picked up for stuff and then all of a sudden all their charges just go away and everybody forgets that they had charges in the first place. I'm not going to bring up. There's a ton of rappers I could just bring up and be like, yo, remember this? Remember that? Remember this? Remember that? I'm not even going to. Matter of fact, we'll just do one because we're talking about NBA YoungBoy tonight too. What's up with the NBA YoungBoy situation? I'm going to tell you what happens. I'm not trying to really. I'm going to tell you what I believe happens. Listen. These rappers get in trouble. They really get in trouble. They do a deal. After they do the deal, they now have to help the government. If you have never watched a movie, and I know a lot of y'all think these movies and shits is lies, but a lot of that shit be 100% how it's done in real life. I'm letting you know real quick. A lot of that shit be how it's done in real life. They want to talk to somebody who's a snitch. You want to know what they do? They pull up on you and they arrest you. They bring you down to the station. You sit down in the station for a couple of hours and they release you. Please tell me where I'm wrong. So every time I see one of these rappers get locked up for nothing and all of a sudden they're released, I'm like, okay, whatever. And then they get released and they come out and they talk all this big crap. It happens all the time. They get arrested on some trumped up charge, probably something to do with driving a car. Right? Some kind of trumped up BS charge, probably something to do with driving their car. And then, after they get arrested for that trumped up charge, they bring them in. Then the next thing you know, a couple of hours later, maybe the next day, they're out. We never hear about that charge again. A year and a half, 2 years later down the road, all of a sudden they say that the charges dropped. So I don't want to hear people acting like Tekashi 6ix9ine is the only snitch out there. And whenever we talk about Tekashi 6ix9ine, I talk about Tekashi 6ix9ine with that in mind. Those are toothpicks. With that in mind. That a lot of these rappers, they're not just snitches. They're constantly going back and forth to the police, telling the police what they know so they can stay free. Hey, Eric Mack. I tried to send a link to you before the show. If you send out the links for so we could have a meeting on live, go do it. Send it to everybody, if you can, so y'all could come on and y'all could talk about y'all articles that y'all wrote this week. I meant to talk to y'all earlier today. I didn't have the opportunity. That was on me. I had the time and everything, but I got caught up doing something else. Hold on. Eric Gilchrist says, oh wait, Eric Max says, I like 6ix9ine is, I think, I like that 6ix9ine is growing his beard out like a Philly Muslim dude. I don't think that was the plan. He's just growing his beard. That's just the way that they grow. All of us beards grow a little bit different. I don't know. Maybe it was the plan. What the hell do I know? Eric Gilchrist says, yeah, let that man make great music for people who like it. If you don't like him, support your local artist. That's a fact, Eric Gilchrist. That's another thing. That's something that actually upsets me. Not upsets me and makes me like, oh, I'm so angry, but upsets me like we got to do better. Whenever I see people spending all of their time hating on somebody rather than supporting the people who they think are better than the person that they're hating on, like, why are you spending so much time hating on one person when you could be supporting another? Like, if you are a BBN supporter, that's what I be trying to say. I don't need you to be out there hating on the people that don't like us. I need you to be out there supporting what we doing. You understand what I'm saying? I don't need you to going up into everybody's videos saying screw them, screw that, screw them, screw that. If you a supporter, I don't need you to do that. You understand what I'm saying? So that's basically the same thing. That basically Eric Gilchrist said. Eric Gilchrist said, yeah, let that man make great music for the people who like it. If you don't like him, support your local artists. Exactly. You understand what I'm saying? Like right now, we got 90 people in here, got 37 likes. Probably got about 20 dislikes. I don't even know. I'm gonna check though. I'm curious. Oh, only 11 dislikes. I'm gonna use it like myself. Emmanuel says I like Treyway 6ix9ine. Treyway was the shit. Let's not even act like they wasn't. Shout out to Treyway. I know a lot of the just Treyway was the shit, period. Alright, let's just keep it a stack. Rule, don't nobody see them dots Jones says the rap industry is a bunch of snitches. Is that they never liked 6ix9ine before he told, and snitching was broadcast to the world. That's a fact. People did not like 6ix9ine initially for whatever the reason was. Rondell's unpopular opinion says, yup, and one of them is a female. Wonder what's going on with that situation. Is it still pending? Wait, one of who? Wait, what are you talking about, Rondell? One of the rappers? Is everybody mad he did in the light of what most rappers do in the dark? I think that is a big issue, Wavy D. I think that's a big issue. Perfect example. Listen. How in the hell was Wife and Lucci free? Somebody explain that to me. He was the driver of a vehicle that some people hopped out of and shot a block up. How is he free? Can anybody explain to me that? Why, as soon as YFN Lucci gets in trouble and go to jail, do T.I. start having problems? Tell me where I'm wrong. As soon as YFN Lucci went to jail, I'm not trying to say these allegations didn't exist previously. What I'm saying is, as soon as YFN Lucci went to jail, all of a sudden, now freaking T.I. got all of these problems. His show's canceled. He got women coming out of the woodwork talking crazy. I don't care. He shouldn't have got 500,000. Do you understand what he did? Hold on. Emmanuel, do you understand what he did? They literally could not commit the crime if he didn't drive them to the spot where they committed the crime. I'm not saying I want anybody locked up, just so we can be clear. Yeah, and just on $500K bond. Rondell says, you were saying there's other rappers who have situations, so I'm saying one of them did, and that rapper's a female. Which chick got stomped out? That's a fact, though. Oh, nah. I couldn't understand what you were saying. You good. Emmanuel, whether you was agreeing or not, you good. It's 10 o'clock. The saloon is open. Shout out to world famous Peter Method with the $12 drop. World famous Peter Method walks into the saloon. And yes, I have been taking good care of myself. World famous. Oh, let me close my window because let me close my shades because somebody was looking up at me like, oh man, call the police. I think he's being held hostage. World famous Peter Method walks in the saloon. He looks around. We have new upholstery. We got new chairs. We got a whole new gaming section over there with blackjack and roulette and all this other stuff. We got chicks in bikinis that's actually doing the shuffling and the dealings of the cards. World famous Peter Method walk up in the saloon. He gives dap to the bouncer. He goes up to the bartender. He says, hey, I haven't been here in a while. The bartender says, we love you, my brother. We love all of you. We love everybody that comes through to the saloon. World famous Peter Method gets himself a drink. The bartender says, we got some steak. We got some rice. We got some asparagus, and we got some collard greens over here. So we got some steak, collard greens. We got some peas, some rice and peas with some asparagus, with some sauce, with some steak sauce that we got over there. World famous Peter Method. Shout out to him. First person to pull up into the saloon tonight. Wavy D says, I didn't even kill Buddy and my bond was $350K. Lucci's father-in-law put in a good word? Huh. I did not think about that. But George is not red no more, homie. Remember, a lot of people are upset at Lil Wayne for supporting Trump. Emmanuel says 6ix9ine and Trey Wade were not eligible for bond, but Lucci's murder, someone is out on bond. That's why I'm saying how. That's exactly what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So I don't want to hear how Tekashi 6ix9ine is the only rapper out here that might be snitching on people. This dude was the driver. And they specifically said he drove the car. The dudes is on that side of the street. He drove the car, turned it all the way to the other side of the street so they could be in a better, in a better range. Then the dudes jumped out and started spraying the block. So I don't care what you say. There's no way he could say that he wasn't complicit in their crime. You understand what I'm saying? There's no way. We're not doing that. There's no way. There's no way. Zero way. You got bond though. Not even $1 million. $500K. Think about that for a minute. Now, and then T.I. got all of these problems. Yeah, they spun the block. Thank you, Eric Mack. You do understand what happened, right? They were driving, seen the niggas, spun the block, hopped out. For real. Because they had to know they was there, right? So somebody called them? He can't be. That's more than this. You're part of the crime. That's not accessory. I have no idea what happened to Capo's case in Georgia. No idea. Rondell says 911 call was horrible. They left dude for dead and traumatized civilians. They threw the body out of the car. That's a fact. Rondell is not lying. Then they threw the body out the car. That's a good enough reason right there not to give somebody bail. You threw a dead body out the car in the middle of the street. What the hell? What do you mean bail? Get out of here. You threw a dead body out in the middle of the street. Please explain to me what part of that says, you know what? We need this guy. We gonna get this guy bond. He just threw a dead body out of the car. That's it. He just drove to the place where the shooting happened with the shooters in the car with him. That's it. He didn't do anything. They threw their own homie out the whip while he was dying. Shout out to Isaiah Melville joining the BBN gang. I'm gonna call you Melville because I'm not sure what that first name is supposed to be. I think it's Isaiah though. Melville. Shout out to Melville joining the BBN gang. Yeah, he's out. Now do you get what I'm talking about? Please stop. I am not an individual over here that's trying to, God dang it, they lost by 2 points. The freaking Knicks. I am not an individual that's over here that's trying to defend. This is the point I've been trying to say. I am not defending Tekashi 6ix9ine. I'm really just being fair. If there's anybody that does freaking social media that you want talking about your case, it's me. I don't even care if I got an opinion on it. It's still me. I'm just being fair. So when the people come in here that are saying things that that don't line up, I'm going to call it out. Even if I think the person is wrong, I'm still not going to let people come in and say shit that don't make sense. If there's anybody that does this shit that you want talking about your case, it's me. What up, Gotti? Damn Knicks, man. Start snitching commercial. You try to get this man killed. You try to get this man killed. A start snitching commercial. No, man. Nobody should do a start snitching commercial. People should do a don't do crimes commercial. How about that? I'm here for that. Let's stop doing crimes. Crimes gotta stop. Alright, that's what it is, Gotti. Crimes gotta stop. Let's stop doing crimes. Let's get things in our community to make it so people don't feel like they need to do crimes. Let's do that. Is that fair? Starts. What kind of commercials is those gonna be? What channel is you gonna run those commercials on? I don't think channels are gonna want you to have that commercial on their channel, knowing that if they play those commercials, people might stop watching those programs. Y'all do know this, right? Let's say the only one you could have it, Law and Order. There you go. He could do is start snitching for Law and Order. All of the police programming could have it start. But nah, because a lot of the people that watch the police programming is gang niggas. So that's not gonna work either. Tell me where I'm lying at. A lot of people that watch all of that, a lot of people that watch them police procedural shows is criminals. Tell me where I'm wrong. Criminals and old people. Yes, Kodak got rushed out of the club. There was like a red dot on his shirt and they got him up out of there. That's crazy, man. Who said that? Start snitching shit real quick. I need to know. Loyalty means everything. Loyalty means everything. How you gonna say loyalty? How is the name of your shit gonna be loyalty means everything? And you talking about he needs to do a start snitching commercial? What the fuck? No, I saw it. There was I saw a still picture of a dot that was on the shirt, just so we could be clear. And the saloon is open. I'm doing all saloon. I'm calling all saloon drops. Who the hell is NLE Youngboy? What the heck are you writing? Is your keyboard broke? The B isn't even over there. The B's not even on that side of the keyboard, man. How you can't even that can't be a mistake. What is NLE supposed to be? Let's talk, and that's crazy. Emmanuel wants to talk. Emmanuel wants to change the conversation from Tekashi 6ix9ine. I've done seen it all. I done seen it all. Have y'all been in here when Emmanuel and that Anthony Iman guy have whole conversations about Tekashi 6ix9ine, and we talking about everything else? They be having whole conversations. Yo, hold on. Stop everything. Hold on. Have y'all seen that? We be in here talking about whatever the hell we're talking about, and Anthony Iman and Emmanuel be having whole full-blown conversations about Tekashi 6ix9ine, and ain't nobody mentioned them. Nobody mentioned him. Nobody talked about him. He is not part of the conversation. Nobody thinking about him. These guys, and now he's talking about changing the conversation from a Tekashi conversation. I ain't got time for this. Shout out to Wavy D. He says, "Let me up in this joint, please." With the $5 drop. What did the 5 fingers say to the face? Since nobody else ever puts it, I'm gonna put it. What? Oh wow! I meant to do it like this. What did? God damn it! I did it wrong twice. What did the 5 fingers say to the face? Wavy D pulls up into the saloon. He's strutting in. He's like, hey, he's walking. He's like, hey, he's pointing at everybody. Everybody like, yo, look at Wavy. And he's still there, hey, Wavy D. Oh, no, Wavy D doesn't come in like that. Wavy D comes in the saloon. Wavy D, he comes in the saloon. Wavy D's like, hey, guys, Wavy D is in the saloon, baby. Wavy D is in the saloon. He goes up to go get himself a drink. The bartender pours him a drink. Wavy D is trying to drink his drink. He's spilling it all over the place. He can't even get it up. He's spilling his alcohol all over the place. And then he got the nerve to say, that was good. Nigga, you ain't getting none of it in your mouth. You spilled it all over your clothes. Shout out to Wavy D. Pull it up in the saloon. What did the 5 fingers say to the face? Let's get 5 to $10 drops to the Cash App. Come on, y'all. Let's go. Let's get 10 to $10 drops to the Cash App. Come on, let's go. Well, fuck that shit. Let's shoot for the stars tonight. Let's get 10 to $10 drops to the Cash App. Manuel says Wavy D is one of them inflatable airmen, wacky inflatable airmen. Wavy D is one of them air-powered sands that be flying all over the place. All right, so hold on. Yeah, let's get 10 out of 10. Let's get 10 out of 10 $10 drops to the Cash App today. Come on, y'all. Let's go. Let's shoot for the stars. Let's show the world BBN can do it. BBN can get $10 drops in a night for the saloon, or just for nothing. I don't even give a fuck. Let's just go for it though. BBN. Hold on. Let's move on to the y'all want to go to NBA Youngboy now? Let's go to NBA Youngboy. I got a question. Wacky waving inflatable tube god. Thank you, DSTN. I got a question. Let me see if let me check my email to see if I wanted to know. Okay, so we're gonna do it tomorrow. I wanted to know if Eric Mack sent out the notifications for us to be able to do our thing today, but obviously I got to him too late. It's on me. So maybe we have the guys call in tomorrow. I really want, what's tomorrow? Eric Mack, tomorrow night, I don't care if I don't get to, we don't have a meeting tomorrow or not during the day. I want y'all guys to call in tomorrow night. I need at least 30 minutes with y'all guys tomorrow night. So I need you to make sure that you have everybody's stuff together so you can send out the notifications. Everybody that has done an article in the last 3 days. Only the articles that was written in the last 3 days. Copy Eric Mack. I want everybody on tomorrow night for at least a half an hour. Aim for the moon. School. I don't know what the hell you're trying to say, Mark Hernandez. So check this out. Let's get to this NBA Youngboy shit real quick, right? Because I got a question. Yeah, it's as serious as cancer. Yeah, that's crazy. When Rakim made that song, I got a question. As serious as cancer. Cancer was the most serious shit out there. But I got a question. Listen. NBA Youngboy at a video shoot. All rappers have guns at their video shoots. Like at this point, you don't even have to hear. Nobody don't need to see a gun. Nobody don't even need to see a gun. Just so we can be clear. Nobody even needs to see a gun. All you got to know is that a rapper has a video shoot going. That's it. It's probably going to be a gun there. It's probably going to be a couple guns there. Police can pull up. Just say that somebody said that there was a gun here. Start checking shit. Now, before we go any further, where's little TJ at? Anybody know where little TJ is at? Anybody know where little TJ is at? God dang it, I forgot what your name is on the jump off. Person that just sent the drop. What's your name on here? Person that just sent the drop. Nah, you good with John B. Shout out to John B with the $10 drop. Shout out to my... Everybody say what's up to my sister-in-law, BQ Mommy, in the house. I know you meant shoot for the stars. I was making a joke. Shout out to John B in the house. John B pulls up into the saloon. He busy singing and shit. He dancing like this. He's singing. He coming in the saloon like, hey, they like, yo, look at John B and shit. John B doing his two-step. Then John B starts doing, he just start breaking out dancing. John B's doing his two-step. Then John B's doing all the dancing. They're like, yeah, John B. Then he grabs the mic and he gets ready to sing, and it sounds terrible. He does not sound like the John B that makes music. But he has all of the dance steps. Shout out to John B. He goes up to the bartender. The bartender said, hey, you could try again tomorrow night, homie. You see the stage over there. He points at the stage. He's like, that's the... Oh, fuck. I just had a great idea. He points at the stage. He says, John B, a little bit more practice. You'll make it over there. John B says, you know what? I know that I get a plate of food with this $10 because the food is good. But you see those guys over there across the street screaming out, no Roger, no rerun, no rent. I would rather hit them with donkey bags. The bartender says, for today and for today only, everybody that does a $10 drop, we're gonna break those $10 drops up into 2 hater drops. The haters. What did the 5 fingers say to the face? Twice. What did the 5 fingers say to the face? John B goes, he picks up some donkey bags. He walks to the window. He starts double fisting them bitches. Out the window, double fisting donkey bags. Out the window, hitting people. Bang! Donkey bags for everybody. He's hitting all the haters in the face. Some of the haters are screaming. The donkey bags is landing directly into their mouth as they're screaming. Shout out to John B. Double fisting the donkey bags and throwing them straight across the street, hitting the haters. What did the 5 fingers say to the face? Twice. Shout out to Al B with the $15 drop. Al B pulls up into the saloon. God dang it. Al B pulls up into the saloon. The bartender says, hey, I'm gonna need to check you. Al B gotta get frisked before he comes in the saloon. For everybody that don't know, we have a legendary saloon fight. I swear I wish we could find out what date it happened on, because I want that saloon fight so bad so we could animate it. We have a legendary saloon fight that happened. Al B got to get checked by the bouncer. The bouncer's checking Al B. He's like, come on, man. You guys, the bouncer's not talking, but, you know, he's saying to himself, these rat bastards. He's like, get out of here. Al B walks up into the saloon. Al B walks up into the saloon. He's like, I'm too cool for all of this. I wish y'all could see what my legs are doing. Hold on. Al B walks up into the saloon. He's like, I'm too cool for all of this. You guys, I'm too cool for all this. Al B walks up into the saloon. The bartender, he says, my brother, I'm gonna give you a plastic cup because you guys too violent. Al B says, no, I don't want no cups. I heard about them dead donkey bags. That's 3 $5 drops. I left it at the door. I want to go hit some of them haters with bags of donkey. What did the 5 fingers say to the face? Al B goes out there. He's not double fisting them bitches. He's doing the whole big baseball leg kicks. Al B is doing the baseball leg kicks, hitting people in the face with the donkey bags. That's what Al B is doing. Shout out to Al B, hitting them in the face with the donkey. You got people over there wiping it out of their eyes, crying. That's what they're doing. They're wiping the donkey out of their eyes. Shout out to Al B. Shout out to Al B. No. Wait, was Al B lady in here? No, that was you. That was you and your lady fighting Al B and some other person. They out there across the street wiping the donkey out of their eyes like this. That's right. We gotta do a drawing tonight. That's a fact. We do have a drawing that we will be doing tonight. Al B was by himself. You and freaking Queen Shy was busy. It was Al B, Queen Shy, with somebody else. It was like 4 or 5 more y'all. That was legendary. I ain't gonna lie to you. That was one of my favorite saloons, if not my favorite saloon of all time. Oh, it was Mr. and Mrs. Foot in Their Ass Entertainment. That's who it was. That's a fact. We still looking for 7 to 10 $10 drops to the Cash App. Come on, y'all. Let's go. I got to start writing these names down, by the way. Because we got a drawing tonight. It was a major ball fight. Hey, I need 1 second, y'all. Don't go nowhere. I need 1 second. My fault, y'all. I needed a second. Shout out to Bunny and Doe. Go check those guys out. There's new merch that they're going to be dropping. It's a whole new clothing line. They're soon to come out. They're not out yet. They're soon to be coming out. You're going to like what... I think you're going to like what they're doing. From what I've seen that they already have, you should like what they're going to be coming out with. I hate when that happens. Now the freaking audio got to take a second to sync up. Shout out to that shit. I mean, I have the morning names. I'm assuming people would like to just see me pull the names out of the hat. I mean, I could literally just tell you the names and you could do it yourself. The people for tonight, so Liberty Hazelton can know. Liberty Hazelton says he has the people from earlier. The people for tonight is World Famous Peter Method with $12, Wavy D with $5, John B with $10, and Al B with $15. And every $5 is one name in a hat and only up to 4 names. All right, that's what it is, Straight G. Straight G Turl. And we almost at the 1 hour and a half mark, how long we like our show to be. So you know what? You was right on time, Libby Hazelton. Boom. That's a fact. Thank you for reminding me. I can just do it myself, or you can do it. It's either no. It doesn't mean nothing. I don't really care. Oh yeah, didn't Rondell said she liked Tekashi's shark tattoo? I think first of all, salute. I think adding the color to his tattoos make everything pop. I'm not a real big tattoo guy, but he made his tattoos look better. So shout out to that. He had a color all over the place. I don't know if that was any of that stuff was the original idea or whatever the case was, but that's lit. NBA Youngboy, thank you. The Straight G Toro says, I've been said it. NBA gonna get got by the feds for the incident with G Money, Lit Yoshi, etc., robbery, shooting. I just want to say this real quick, and this is just because I'm not trying to bash nobody, talk shit about nobody, or nothing like that, right? But we have... hold on. Let me turn on the speaker so everybody can hear you. Yup, we can hear you.
What's up? How y'all doing tonight, man? Love to the chat.
Boom.
Hey, I was just calling to let you know, man. Go ahead and just pull it yourself. That's cool. Show them the jump off one more time. See if anybody else wants to get in on it. And
yeah.
Go ahead. Yeah, pull it on the line. Let's see who wins. Let's get a winner.
Yeah. Don't go nowhere.
And then I got some more stuff coming in too. So
yeah, don't go nowhere.
Maybe a couple more times this week, and we'll go ahead and throw some more giveaways out.
Don't go nowhere. Hold on. I gotta find the shit right here. Here we go. Boom. This is what we're giving away. We're giving away some No Cap merch. Shout out to Liberty Hazelton. This is his No Cap merch. Alright, so I'm gonna let you. God dang it. I gotta find something to write on. I might not even. What up, Salty Sack? Popping up right on time. Salty Sack, do you want to do a giveaway in the morning? Because I know you was telling me that you would like to do a giveaway. Would you like to read me some of those names and how many times it should be in there real quick?
Who, me? Okay, yeah. I got you got William Somersville one time, James one time, you got Wavy D 3 times, because he dropped 2 this morning and 1 tonight.
Copy.
And then Queen Shah 1 time, world famous Peter Method 2 times, John B 2 times, and Al B 3 times. And then after you pick the drawing, I mean, whoever wins, they could just hit you in your DM, and then you can find out their shipping information, DM it to me, and I'll ship it right out to them.
Copy.
Just throw them in some stickers or something. I guess I got a couple stickers and stuff for the business too, so some little die-cut stickers and everything.
Okay. How you been doing, my brother? Well, I'm sorry to
good.
hear about your team. For everybody that don't know, he is a fan
Chiefs
of the
fan.
Chiefs.
It's all right. We won last year. I mean, there was 30 other teams that was just sitting on the bench too. So
That's a
we went
fact.
to the big game. We didn't show up and play our best. We tried, but I mean, we just won last year, so I'm not upset. I wasn't even watching the game though. I was at a funeral that night. So
Wow, I'm sorry to hear about that.
I mean, it's just the circle of life. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It happens.
that's a fact.
So it was a somber day for sure. And the Chiefs losing didn't help none. So, but it's all right. I'll get over it. We'll go back. We for sure got a good team that's going to make it at least to the playoffs for the next couple of years. So we got a hell of opportunity.
First of all, I just want to say this real quick. We're doing the drawing right now, so I need for y'all to just bear with us while we have this, because I wanted to talk to my brother right here about the.
Anybody else want to throw their name in before Frost draws it? Better pop up the $5 pop-ups right now.
Check this out. I want to say something. Y'all quarterback is freaking incredible.
Oh, he's badass. He was making some incredible throws, going to the floor, jumping up and doing 360s and popping shit off. We just weren't able to connect the ball. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Wavy D wants me to remember that's 4 for him. Shout out to Wavy D.
Oh, that's 4? All right.
Wavy D.
Gotta get it right.
Yeah. Hold on. I got 1 Wavy D. I'm going to make sure. We're going to count him before we put him in the jump off anyway, right? So, boom. Wait. William Summersville. That's what the WS is. Yeah, so yeah, he made some throws that was just like, come on, man, you can't be serious. How's he even getting and on target?
But you can't.
He's incredible.
At the same time, you can't count out Tom Brady either. He's a older fella, you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
he's got hella experience, and he's a GOAT too, man. He's one of the greatest football players that the league's ever produced. So
that is not even a question. That's a fact.
I'm no lie. I was thinking about betting against my team just because for me that's bad juju. When I bet, I never win. So I might have won. We might have won that game had I bet against them.
That should be a strategy. You should be like, you know what? I want to make sure we win this game.
Like fucking Liberty Hazleton. He didn't bet against us. We would have won.
Now I need to find a bag.
And I mean, I would have banked too, man, because the odds were heavily favored for the Chiefs too. So it could have been a win-win situation.
Okay, so how many we got for Al B? We got 3 for Al B, right?
Yeah, 2. I think 3 for Al B, 2 for John B.
That's 3 for Al B. We have how many for 1 for William Summersville, right?
Yeah.
Boom. We got who was JM? James. We got 1 for James. Boom.
Yeah.
We got John B. We got 3 for John B or 2?
I believe you said 2. I think he dropped
Let me check.
I think he either dropped the $10 or the $12.
The $12. $12. So that's 2. Boom. No, wait, hold on. Let me check because I want to be correct. It's $10. It was 10. It was 10. World famous Peter Method dropped $12.
Yeah.
So hold on. So I got to do another world famous. No, I got 2 world famouses. Boom, boom. We got Wavy D. He dropped. Wait, hold on. You didn't. New York Nikki dropped 5 this morning too, and so did Queen Shah. We called both of those, right?
I called Queen Shah. I didn't get the New York Nikki.
What was some Nikki? I don't know, but we're gonna put her in there anyway, and hope that if she wins, we could be able to get in contact with her.
Right.
Remember that other person that won we couldn't never get in contact with. So shout out
All
to
right.
them.
So what we'll do is we'll draw a winner, and then we'll draw a second winner in case the first one doesn't get in contact with us within a couple of days. We'll go with the backup.
That's a fact.
The runner up.
Wavy D got how many? 3?
I
3. Wavy D got 3.
Was it 3? Yeah.
It's 10 this morning and 5 this tonight. So that's 3.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let's make sure we got everything right over here. Al B dropped 10 more. Shout out to Al B. Okay, so I'm just gonna add it. And Al B, you could only have up to 4 spots. So I'm only gonna be putting 1 more in for you. These are the 3 for Wavy D. Queen Shah got 1.
What's this called again?
Shake this bag up. Bag needs all of the shakings.
Bag.
This is like when you got the trees and shit. You know how you got shake? You be like, nah, man. Shaking all of the bag shakings. And in the morning, we're going to be giving away a salty sack creation. We got all of the bag shakings going on over here. Salty says throw one in for you. Okay, got you, Salty. Yeah, Salty. Alright, I threw one in for Salty. It didn't come yet, but I know Salty's good for it. One is in there for Salty sack. Boom. Doing the shaking to the bags over here. It's the bags. The bags, you gotta shake them. They like boobs. Okay, let's go. We're going in the bag. Is there anybody else that want to add before we actually pull? Anybody else that want to join before we actually pull anything? Jack Frost, the bag is over here. I cannot tell. I don't know anything. I'm looking. I got my finger on a name. I don't know who it is. Watch it be the person that barely come. Oh, shit. World famous Peter Method.
All right.
He only had one goal.
That's good luck. Good juju. All right, so what I'm going to do when I send this out to world famous Peter, I'm going to throw some hashtags in there and a package with it so he can go ahead and stunt his shirt.
Shout out to world famous Peter Method for winning. I actually have his. I can actually contact him myself. I got him on IG and all that shit.
Cool.
So we could definitely get in contact with him. I gotta go. I got no cap merch. I gotta go pick it up. I be having to work hard. Okay. Also, I'm gonna give you a better address because the address that you're mailing the stuff to now is dumb far from me, and it's my whole day to go get it.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So that's the problem. And I only have one day in to go get it, and that's on a Saturday.
Right. Nah, that's cool. Yeah, just DM me all that information and we'll put it together.
Boom. You already know. All right. So anything you want to say before we get up? Anything else you want to say, my brother?
Nah, man. Love to the chat, man. I love you guys, man. The whole BBN, man. We up in here, man. We're a culture. We just got to keep pushing. Let's go forward. You know what I mean?
Okay. So how would y'all feel? I can't even tell you. I'm gonna be quiet. I might.
Show me on the side.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell the admins. I'm gonna tell the admins. Obviously, I'm gonna tell the people that's on the staff because they gotta know. But we got some stuff that we got planned. We always have stuff that we're planning to do. I can't force other people to come through with their side of the bargain. You understand what I'm saying?
Sure.
But I'm always got stuff that I'm planning to do. Sometimes I come up short also. So I don't want it to make it seem like every single time something falls through is always on the other person. Sometimes I come up short. Sometimes I have a lot of ambition. So I'm always shooting to do shit.
Shoot for the stars.
Yeah. So sometimes I want to do a thing, but I'm not as close as I would want to be to being able to get the thing done. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
But that don't mean we gonna stop trying.
Nah. That's why I shoot for the stars, aim for the moon.
Boom.
That way you hit something. You know what I mean?
I'm shooting.
Have long-term goals, but have intermediate stops on the way.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
If you don't, you burn yourself out trying to get to where you're going.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna tell you something right now. Okay, so you on the jack. I'm gonna explain something. You want to know why sometimes I just be exhausted. What y'all gotta understand is I don't not want to do the saloon. I like the saloon. The saloon is BBN. Don't nobody else do that shit. We do that shit. Don't nobody else do that. You feel me?
Sure.
But sometimes I'm exhausted mentally, emotionally, spiritually. I'm just tired and I'm exhausted. So what happens is I don't feel like I can do my best. I feel like I'm just going through the motions and it's not, and I'm cheating people. You understand what I'm saying?
It's not coming out across how you want it to come across.
And so it's not that I don't want to. I will not ever. I want to say something real quick, and then I'm trying to cut you. I will not never be ashamed of performing for our community.
Hell no.
I'm not on that type of time. I'm here to perform.
For sure.
My fault. I was cutting you off.
We'll set up some kind of itinerary to where it's not constant performance. You know what I mean?
Yes.
That'll wear the best actor out of the best, same performer out if they're just doing it every day. I mean, even actors, even the best athletes, everybody's got downtime too.
That's
you know what
fact.
I mean? You got to get you some downtime.
That's a fact. So that's why on the Tonight Show, I will prefer if we wait until the second half of the show to open up the saloon. Is that fair?
Yeah, it's your show, bro.
I'm just saying, like around 10 o'clock. That way, we could get all of the talking of everything done. Everybody could probably be sourced at that time. I don't know what y'all do while y'all watching the show. Some of y'all might be smoking. Some of y'all might be drinking. Y'all can have all of y'all libation. What happened?
I said we up in here.
Yeah, you can have all of your libation. And then that's when the second part of the after 10 o'clock, we can do all the jokes and we can have all of the good times.
That's what's up, bro.
And Al B says, anyone who want to battle in the saloon, holla at your boy. Let's go. I would like to, you know what? Thursday nights. Is that a good night? Thursday nights, if y'all want to start doing petty wars on a Thursday night is good, right?
Yeah. I don't know. I got an idea. We can sit down inside. We can come up with a little schedule. Make it real catchy. You know what I mean? So people know what day is what. You know what I'm saying?
So then people know when they can pull up because you know what you enjoy and you know what you. Does that make sense?
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know. Sometimes like okay. So this is what y'all need to know about me. I know everybody think that I think I'm right about everything, but that's not it. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I'm right about everything. How often do when we have conversations, I ask you again, like, are you sure? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
For real. I don't think I'm right about everything. It's just that if you can't bring something to me that makes sense, then I'm gonna be like, what in the hell? I'm not gonna go with that shit that don't make sense.
What time are you on?
Yeah, exactly. So that's what it is. Anyway, I'm gonna let you go, my brother. As always, I appreciate when you call in. I appreciate you being part of the community. I love you guys.
Yep.
Real quick, while you on, I just want to say this. I love all my admins. Yeah, I'm not trying to unadmin any of you guys. I'm also not really looking to make new admins, to be honest with you. There are
got a good core group.
Yeah, like you got some people that I really F with. But I would like to create a whole nother branch of people who are strong BBN supporters. And I would like to know who would want to be a part of that, where you would be more like doing other things and not necessarily admins, but you'll be party to other things and other aspects of stuff that we do on social media, just in general. Just to be honest with you. Yo, appreciate you calling in, my brother.
Yep, I'll holler at you later.
Later.
All right, peace.
We're almost 2 hours in. I want to let y'all go. I want y'all to also get good rest. Pull up for a morning coffee tomorrow. I want to say something real quick. First, shout out to the Knicks for getting Derrick Rose back. That's one. 2, shout out to James S. So you see his smoking feet. James S. comes up into the saloon. He comes in. All you see is smoke. Feet walking under it. See, what everybody didn't realize was the smoking section had not been opened. James S. walks up to the bartender. The bartender goes, daps up James S. All you see is a hand come out of the smoke like this. dap up the bartender. Bang! He walks over to BB and West. I hate when I don't got it right there. The smoking section. Starts taking, all you see is the chairs coming off the table. James S. sits down, starts rolling up blunts, crushing up weed. He's getting his oils ready. He's getting his waxes ready. He's getting all of those things prepared. Nobody noticed that the smoking section wasn't open. Yeah, nah, the smoking section wasn't open. That is funny. I'm not gonna play it though. Shout out to Dice. He came at closing time. Wavy D is like, yo, what kind of time is you on, homie? How you gonna come? The whole bar's about to close. What are you doing? James S is like, I was in the parking lot all this time. You guys is crazy. Hold on, Wavy D. Hold on, Wavy D. James S, DZ, and Liberty Hazelton is part of the smoking section committee. I can't give you an honorary anything. They gotta give it to you. Just saying. They run the smoking section. Which video are you talking about? Which video are you talking about, Liberty Hazelton? They run the smoking section. That's their thing. First of all, you cannot open up the smoking section unless you got smoking section merch. Liberty Hazelton, what video are you talking about? Man, he taking too long to tell me what video he talking about. I gotta go. Yeah, look, I love y'all. No, send it to me. I didn't see it yet. Send it to me. Send it to me. We'll talk about it in the morning. Send it to me. We talk about it in the morning. I didn't see it yet. Yeah, look, I love y'all guys. I'm very happy that you guys, everybody that wants to be a part of this community is a part of this community. I'm very happy about that. I had some weirdo dude tried to walk up and start a fight with me the other day, right? Let me tell y'all what happened, right? Okay, so from time to time I smoke, just so we can be clear. So I don't really smoke that much, but from time to time I smoke. If I go visit like my brother or something like that, I'll probably smoke. Or if I'm hanging out with some people that smoke, sometimes, like maybe 2-3 times a month at the most. All right, so check this out. Maybe, right? So check out what happened. So I went and I was smoking. I smoked a little bit, and so I'm walking back to the hotel or whatever the case might be, right? And I'm high because I don't smoke. So a little bit of smoke make me freaking twisted. So I'm high. Some dude tried to walk up on me and get into like a confrontation with me, but I'm so high, I don't know if I walked up on him and created the confrontation or if he walked up on me. And I'm not sure to this day. I'm not sure what happened. So I say all that to say this. When you are a person that people know and see in the street, your head gotta be on a swivel. You don't never know who's gonna start trouble with you for no reason. So if all of you rappers out there that like rapping about how bad you are, please make sure that you whip people, or you are always in public as sober as possible and ready for all of the shenanigans. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, I was ready for absolutely no shenanigans that day. I didn't know if the dude walked up on me or if I walked up on him, because I was out of it. I don't know what to tell you. This is why I don't smoke. I don't smoke. So when I smoke, I get high. I don't know what to tell you. I don't smoke. I don't get high. Yo, ask these dudes. They was trying to smoke with me. I was taking like 1 or 2 pulls and putting the shit down like this. I'm done. I don't smoke. That's why. Why do you think, yo? I don't smoke. Ask Liberty Hazelton and James S. They was smoking. I was like taking 1 pull, 2 pulls, and I was done. It was like, I can't handle this shit. This is not my type of time. I can't wait for BB in Vegas 2. I cannot wait for BB in Vegas 2. It's next year. It's gonna be in August. BB in Vegas do like this. This is what we calling it, just so y'all can know. Ah, damn it. BB in Vegas. God dang it. Is that backwards? No, it's not backwards. BB in Vegas. That's what we're calling the next Vegas event. I spelled that right, right? I think I spelled that right. I spelled that right, right? Did I spell that right? But that's what we calling it. It's a German word. I'm over here checking to make sure I spelled the damn thing right. I think I did though. Yeah, I spelled it right. Boom. BB in Vegas. Do. Because the word is pronounced do. Deuce. Do. BB in Vegas. Wow, AVD, that's a dope idea. You know what? Gonna work on that merch, and we got other merch that I'm supposed to be dropping already. But I be not wanting to come out with new merch because I mean like people ain't. I need more merch picks. The more merch picks I see, the more merch we'll have come out. I don't know no other way to put it. And you spell merch M-E-R. Shout out to you, homie. Let's get up out of here. Yo, look, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. I'm really happy that y'all guys pull up. I'm really happy that y'all guys like some of the things that I do over here. I'm gonna tell you some crazy shit, man. Y'all mofos be liking some of the stuff that I do so much that when I don't do it, y'all be mad at me. So I can respect that. I don't know no other way to put it. Y'all guys like some of the stuff I do so much that when I don't do it, y'all be a little bit pissed off at me. I respect that. What can I say? Shit is shit. Yo, look, I love y'all guys. When people come in the chat and hate, call them rat bastards out. When people come in here and try to get me off of my pivot, why don't y'all start calling them rat bastards out? Have some fun with them. Let's not curse people out and give them the devil's energy. But because sometimes that's why I feel like I have to say something. Somebody will say some weirdo shit and everybody else will ignore it like it probably needs to be ignored. But I'm like, nah. We can't let this person say this weirdo shit. And so that's why I be on it like that sometimes. But I've been a lot better lately and we have been ignoring the BS. With that being said, yo, look, I love y'all. I love y'all. I'm very happy to be doing this. I love doing this. I need to be doubling and tripling up on the content. I showed y'all this earlier in the show, but this is one of the problems that I run into sometimes. I make a video that, for whatever the reason is, YouTube won't monetize it. So now I'm trying to fix the video. Now 2-3 hours pass. Only 3 videos came out today. Sometimes I could fix the video, sometimes I can't. Like this video, I couldn't fix this one. It just ain't gonna make it. You understand? Here go another video that just, but I let that one go through. This one is being reviewed. So what we're gonna be doing in the future, if YouTube isn't gonna greenlight the video, those are the videos that's gonna be going on Patreon. As you can see, there go one video right there. It's a Tekashi video. There's nothing wrong with that video. There's no curses, no nothing. Here go another video, California man, Raymond Weber, and whatever that is. Those videos you're gonna start finding on Patreon. As you can see, they're both still unlisted. So once again, just because you don't see me doing any work over here, that doesn't mean, like, just because you don't see any tangible evidence, it doesn't mean that I was sitting around doing nothing all day. I'm old. I be needing to take a nap sometimes. I ain't gonna lie to you. But I'm still over here and I'm working and I'm doing stuff. And sometimes I do need to relax and I do need to do something other than just working. So it is what it is. With that being said, let's get to what the fuck. With that being said, I'm gonna let y'all get up out of here. And before we go, I just want to say this. I am not an advocate for snitching. I do not think that if you are a part of the problem, you can then point the finger at everybody else and say that you don't want to get in trouble and they should all get in trouble. I'm going to explain to you one of the main reasons why I am not a part of that. It's a personal experience and I don't really want to share but so much. But I know how it is to be the person that everybody points the finger at and blame when you wasn't even involved in the thing. But they know that other people are going to lie and help. That's just like snitching. When you know that if you point your finger at that person, people that don't even know what happened is also going to accuse that person. Because they all hating that person. What a lot of people don't understand is the reason why I react to the haters the way that I do is because I literally know how it feels to just be hated for being good at things. I literally know how it feels to be hated because you might know a little bit more than the next person about a thing. So I don't condone snitching because I think these things are the same thing. But what I do say is this, just so we can be clear. Let's make sure we hold everybody to the same standard, because that's another thing that I don't like. I don't like when we hold one person to a standard or 2 people to a standard, but the majority of people we don't hold to that standard. That's not fair. So that's usually what I'm saying. Just so we can be clear and be totally 100% transparent. I'm never saying, oh, Tekashi should be in trouble. But I am saying, but hold on. You know how many people snitching? Are we only going to be upset at the people who snitch on the stand? Because not that many rappers snitch on the stand. But there are a ton of rappers that snitch and getting people caught up. If you ever go speak to somebody who's actually been snitched on, they'll tell you. A lot of snitching go on that don't get on paperwork. So every time I hear somebody say, where's the paperwork? The first thing I think is, you know people be snitching. And you know that there's not always paperwork. And you trying to play the people for a fool. Because there's not always paperwork. So, be mad at Tekashi, be happy at Tekashi, be mad at the other rappers, be happy at the other rappers. I don't care. I'm just saying be consistent. That's it. With that being said, if you got anybody else in your household still awake, please give them a hug. Tell them you love them. You don't never know what's going to happen tomorrow. Give people their flowers while they still here. Also, when we wake up in the morning, one of the first things we want to do is drink water. I think I ran out. But one of the first, I drink a lot of water. One of the first things we want to do is drink water. It's good for the body. Add more water content to whatever you're doing. Soup also, by the way. Get more soup. I mean, what could be better than vegetables cooked in water, right? Just saying. With that being said, I love y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one.